My life is an eclectic mess, and I love having random things that I immerse myself in. Hi, my name is Brandy. Some of my accomplishments include wife, mom, friend, honey lady, entrepreneur, and farm girl. Follow along with me as I discover other things I am passionate about. The first on my list is achieving my private pilot's license. Why? Because why not? My favorite thing in life is proving to myself that I'm a badass. Plus, my husband is a pilot, and we have already managed to take the air coast to coast. In my vlogs, you'll see the journey to discovering more, parts of my real life, and places we travel to. So hit that subscribe button now, and don't forget to like my videos. You would think I would be tired of flying by now. I am back for lesson number 2 tonight with Will. I am doing another CheckRide prep flight. And I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we're gonna just do another pretend it's a CheckRide and go through all the scenarios, make sure I am well aware of what I need to do. So we shall see. So we are at the run up.
Okay.
And looking at the weather. So currently it says 13.
That's exactly right. Straight down the pipe. Let's go.
Kalispell City, Cessna 7423 X-ray at Red Eagle, gonna taxi to runway 13, Kalispell City.
Yeah, so when we get up
southbound.
there,
yeah, we are.
Yeah, we'll just say departing the pattern straight out.
Okay.
Because I want you to fly out over the lake, because if we don't get some distance between us and the VOR, it's going to be harder for you to learn because those radio signals all come to a single point, right?
Right.
So the closer we are, the closer they are together. So that VOR gets super sensitive when you're close to the VOR itself.
And it kind of goes wonky a little bit?
It sure does.
Okay.
I've got to say, it's nice flying with students that are at like your level and beyond.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to worry about you trying to kill us every 5 minutes.
Oh, I wasn't like that at all the whole time. Just my landing. Sky Ranch traffic, Cessna 7423 X-ray. We are 3 miles west of Sky Ranch at, where am I?
4,500.
4,500 going over North Shore to fly to the VOR, Sky Ranch traffic.
So we're going to fly inbound to the VOR. I want you to tell me when we're going to, when we pass over it. Do you know how we do that?
Yeah, it'll be all crazy and it'll say from.
Exactly. Once we do that, then we're going to head back to Kalispell, and then we're going to work on your takeoffs and landings.
Okay. Is 5,000 okay?
Yes, but since we're at or above 5,000 in this airplane, we have to switch the tanks between left and right.
Oh, we do?
Yes.
I did not know that one.
And it has a lot to do with those funky fuel tank lids that you saw up there.
Uh-huh. Should I go down to 4?
No, let's stay up here.
Okay.
Just so it's okay, I'm going to time it. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
If you check ride in this airplane, but it doesn't sound like you're going to be.
No, Victor's my guy.
Most of the time you're going to be at 4,500 for everything that you're going to do with Perry. So there is some traffic down here. He's 1,300 feet below us.
Okay.
We are parallel to him, but he's offset to our left and headed in the opposite direction. So he's descending. He's now 1,500. Yep, there he is. Okay. All right. So about a 345 heading.
Which is up here.
Yep.
And so we're going to turn at a 345 heading.
Yep.
Okay.
So do you know how to do a standard rate turn?
Just a small 15 degree.
Yes, but see this on your turn and bank? If that white thing is lined up with one of these dog houses, we call it, left or right, in your turn, then that's a standard rate turn.
Okay.
On your check ride, while you're under the foggles with Perry, he's going to ask you to do a standard rate turn. The reason we teach you how to do the foggles and the standard rate turn as a private pilot is in case you inadvertently fly into clouds. What you do is you...
Kilo, well clear to the northwest. See you later.
Just in case, so I have a little bit of a basic knowledge.
Yep, so basically what you're supposed to do is complete a 180-degree standard rate turn. If you forget which heading you were on, time it. A standard rate turn is 3 minutes for 360.
Ah.
So a minute and a half will get you 180 degrees.
3 minutes for a standard rate turn. Yeah, Charlotte had me do it.
I'm sorry, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, and I just kind of felt it with the shadows of the sun.
That works too. But if you're in deep clouds, you're not going to be able to see or use those types of cues.
Okay. 2 minutes. Do all planes have that?
They have, they don't have that label, but a standard rate turn is a standard rate turn is a standard rate turn. So whether your turn coordinator looks like this or it's the one with the little airplane, a standard rate turn is going to be 2 minutes.
Okay.
So you see the first taxiway exit in front of Red Eagle?
Yeah. Kalispell City, Cessna 23 X-ray turning final 13 Kalispell. Yes.
So I don't want you to land before that on this side. I want you to land beyond it.
Okay.
So what that means is I want you to look like and aim for like 1 centerline stripe or 2 ahead of that, closer to us.
Okay.
That way you can get down into ground effect and then kind of float beyond it. So on your check ride, he's going to give you this, and he basically, as long as you don't land before that first taxiway, you'll pass. I mean, unless you really float it like 3/4 down the runway. So what I'm going to say is, we're coming in really shallow here, so pop that power in. We're going to drag it in, as I like to call it. We're going to use power to level us off and drag us in. And then, right about here, go ahead and pull that power out. And if you need to, add some power back in there if you think you're going to come up short.
So the taxiway right there, that little one?
Yep. All right, power out.
I landed before. Don't do it, but oh my gosh, Brownie.
That's okay.
Ugh. I cannot hold it in there.
So there, you could have just floated it. If you would have held the back pressure a little bit more, you would have floated in ground effect, and you would have been fine.
I feel like if I would have left power on a little longer, I would have gone above it instead of gliding into it. Kalispell City, Cessna 23 X-ray, taking runway 13 for a left closed traffic. Kalispell City.
Are you forgetting anything configuration-wise?
Yep, we got the flaps.
Okay.
Because I don't have to stop out there to put them up. I might as well put them up out here.
Yep. Look at you, you're popping a wheelie. Nice. Whenever it wants to fly, you're just going to let it. So push that nose down just a tiny bit. There you go. Now push it forward a little bit. There you go. Hold it in ground effect. Hold it till 65. Don't let it climb anymore. Let it accelerate. There's 65. Hold that. No, you're good. There's 65. Climb.
Okay.
And he's going to tell you when you're clear of your 50-foot obstacle, and I'll tell you.
Okay.
All right, you're clear. So you can drop your flaps to 0, and you can push down and accelerate to VY.
Okay. Kalispell City, Cessna 23 X-ray, going to be turning left base for 13 Kalispell City.
All right, so see that center line stripe before that exit?
Yeah.
That's what I want you to aim for. So throw that throttle in, because it feels like we're going to sink before we get there, right?
Yeah.
So that throttle's just leveling us off. We're not climbing, we're just stopping that descent a little bit. All right, now drop it.
Power's out. Look in the windsock. Oh. Gosh dang you.
So this airplane, what I've noticed is, see how this comes back and up?
Yeah.
That up is not for naught. It gives you a little bit more.
I missed it.
That's okay.
I feel like my legs aren't strong enough. All right, now we are lined up with the final.
Yep.
Kalispell City, Cessna 23 X-ray, turning final 13 Kalispell. I don't need to say left final because it's right down here.
Well, there's only one final.
Right. Okay.
So I'd make that base to final turn a little bit sooner. We've been consistently overshooting it a little bit. Here, it's not so much of a big deal, but if you're flying into an airport that has parallel runways, they might be, if there was another runway over there, there might be another airport plane making right traffic to that runway.
Okay.
And you don't want to run into them.
Okay, so I am getting lined back up, and we are just going to cruise it in.
Yep. So I'm sure when you did your no-flap landings with Maddie, she had you do that, do long, shallow approach. All right, start backing out that power.
Power's getting backed out.
I'd say pull it all the way out right now.
Okay, it's all the way out. I even wiggled it.
Yep.
Okay, now holding ground effect. Passed. Nope.
Just a little bit. You were right within the threshold.
Okay.
Nice job.
And I didn't bounce.
Nope.
Oh, come on. Stay on the center line, though.
So hold that back pressure and we'll slow down a little bit. Then we'll actually make that left-hand turn. That's okay. We'll just taxi all the way down.
CheckRide prep number 2 lesson is in the books. We practiced setting the VOR to go to the VOR and figuring that out, although I feel like I'm cheating because I know where the VOR is. Then we also practiced short field landings and soft field takeoffs, and I did one short field takeoff, so it was super good to understand. I always do better when I know like the why, like how, why, what, where, you know, when I know everything. And so I learned so much more tonight, and I feel a little better about all those landings and takeoffs. So when I start doing my solos before my check ride, I'm gonna start practicing them more rather than just practicing a normal landing.